Alright guys, we're going to do another unboxing and review of a micro hexacopter this time. It's made by Fayee. It's a Navigator. Again, ages 14 and up. It's a hexacopter, a micro hexacopter that's encased right in the transmitter, which I think is really neat. I like it a lot. It comes in a lot of different colors. I forget all of the colors, but I know blue and green. You know, they also have quadcopters, same way. They have blue and green this way too, and I think there's a white one as well. And the model number is FY805 and FY804. I imagine it's the color choices. We got the 805, which is green. Yeah, so let's unbox it and get it out of here. We paid for it ourselves. We weren't given it to us free for review. We paid with it with our own money. It was under $20, so great deal there. And take about 3 weeks from China to get it, so it was a long wait, and the box is pretty beat up, as you can tell. Get that off to the side. Instructions. Really good instruction manual, which is unusual for Chinese stuff. But yeah, I mean, I would keep that set of instructions. I mean, there's Chinese on one side and Chinglish on this side. So you can muddle your way through it. Not a big deal. Get rid of that. We're over it. We get a little bag of parts. We get a screwdriver, which is only... Whoop, sorry. Of course, I gotta knock it out of the case. Anyway, it's for that. Screw right there. So get rid of that. Get rid of this too. And you get your USB charging cable. It comes with 6 prop guards, which I didn't install them. I don't really like prop guards at all. And you get 6 spare props in the bag, which, by the way, you will need because it's one of the things I do not like about this hexacopter is in a light crash, the props just pop right off. They're just push on, so they just fly off. Now I've managed to find all of them every time I've crashed, but I can see where you'd lose them. I mean, they're tiny, you know, they're just dinky tiny. So anyway, now that we're past that, yep, everything comes right in the radio, which is great. I mean, if if you're working in an office or something on your lunch break, I mean, you can take the whole show with you. Throw it in your backpack. Everything comes along. Everything's all contained with itself. You get 5 minutes of flight time. And it takes about 30 minutes to charge it. It has 2 white props up front for forward. That's the forward. It also has really great LEDs on it for orientation. Let me turn it on here. It's got this little tiny switch. I mean, if you have fat fingers like I have, pretty difficult, but if you get in there, there you go. I mean, it has great LEDs. I don't know if you can see those. The 2 blue ones up are the front, 2 reds are the back, and you have greens on the sides. Which, I mean, this thing is super easy to see, daytime or nighttime, either way. I love the graphics on top of it, and it's well built. It's hard plastic, so I mean, it'll take a beating. It's just the props don't want to stay on them, and maybe you could glue those, but you might mess up the balance. I don't know. So anyway, we'll move on. We'll shut this baby off. All right. It has headless mode, which is right here. It doesn't work at all. I mean, it kind of works at a time and it doesn't work, so I would just ignore that. Trims for yaw, left and right yaw, right here. It has a return to home. I think it was supposed to have a return to home, but mine doesn't work, and I don't know if, you know, like most of these things, they don't work anyway, so I wouldn't even worry about it. You have pitch, trims and roll. You have flight modes. It only has 2 flight modes. It has beginner and intermediate, and then it does tricks. It does flips. So push a button, same as the other one, same as most all of these. You know, push a button, push a direction, and it does a flip or a roll that way. On and off button, I don't know why they put the indicator light in there, but there it is. It's waiting to bind, and to bind it, you know, it's up, down, and it binds with this on first, with the hex on first. So some of these are different. Some you have to have the radio on first and then turn that on, and it's up and down. But this one happens to be hexcopter on first, radio on second, up, down, it binds. It's a great little flyer. We'll do a flight review of it. We'll charge it up, and I think it takes about 35 to 45 minutes to charge, and you get about a 5-minute flight time. So which is, you know, respectable for these little guys. All this stuff only flies for about 5 minutes, and it's a good flyer. I really enjoy this one. It's great for inside. I have not flown this outside, but I think you could. On a very calm day, I think you could fly it outside. And we may do that. We may fly it outside and show you what happens. But yeah, for under $20 on eBay, it's the Fayee Navigator. You should get one. I recommend it highly. I enjoy it a lot. Okay guys, here's the flight of the Fayee Navigator. Again, lights are blinking to bind. Power on. Up. Down. We're bound. Alright, we're in mode 1. Let's give it a little flight. This little guy's really stable. I mean, I like it. It's alright. It flies around pretty good. In mode 1, the yaw is pretty understated. It's not really great, but it's okay. Good enough to fly in the house. But the one thing that I think is absolutely cool about this little guy is that when you bump it to rate 2, like this, and you hit the yaw, this is what happens. Probably the coolest part about this thing. It's like disco lights. It's amazing. I absolutely can't get enough, and the cats love it. But it doesn't fly so great. It's a little more difficult to fly. It's really twitchy. But I think we can get a flip in here. Let's try that. Whoa, nope. We got a crash. Alright, we're back up and flying. Alright, let's do a flip. There we go. There we go, a little back flip. So yeah, like I said, really good little flyer. I mean, you can pack it away with you and take it anywhere you go. But that's probably the coolest part right there, the disco lights. The lights on this thing are amazing, and it's under 20 bucks, and it's just too cool. But the yaw is crazy, as you can see, in mode 2. We'll just fly it around here and let you see how it flies. Let's get some of that yaw again. That's awesome. Yeah, not a bad little flyer, guys. I think I don't think a beginner should have this one. This it's just a little bit small, and the controls are twitchy, and I don't know. It's more of a novelty than something you want to fly during the winter time, or really be something good to practice on in the winter. I think I would just. It's just kind of cool. It's a neat little toy. Alright guys, that's all I got for that. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you soon.